23-year-old man was arrested in connection with the fatal shooting of a 23-year-old man in March, one in which a witness said may have been over a reportedly stolen golden watch, according to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Antonio Ferguson, whose address is listed in the Belglade area, is charged with first-degree murder and attempted murder in the March 15th shooting of Michael Martinez, who died 2 days shy of his 24th birthday. On March 15th, Sheriff Office deputies were called to a shooting on the 1400 block of Crystal Drive, just south of Okeechobee Road and west of Florida's Turnpike around 2 a.m. 5 people were inside the home and 2 were shot, one fatally, investigators said. An hour prior to the shooting, Martinez, a man who lives in the home, and another man who was visiting were recording rap songs according to the report. Around 2 a.m., security footage shows the visitor, who the West Palm Beach Post is not naming because he has not been charged at this time, leave and enter a silver car. The car remained there for several minutes, then left the apartment complex and parked nearby. The car remained there for several minutes, then left the apartment complex and parked nearby, investigators said. Additional footage reviewed by law enforcement was not of sufficient quality to determine if anyone got in or out of the vehicle when it parked. But investigators believe Martinez was fatally shot about 6 minutes after. Witnesses later said the visitor was a childhood friend of Ferguson and both had been to the home several times. Additionally, witnesses informed law enforcement that earlier in March, Ferguson and Martinez got in a fight with a gun and Martinez was reportedly injured. The extent of those injuries is unknown. Ferguson reportedly accused Martinez of stealing from him, making sexual advances towards his wife, according to one witness. Another witness told investigators Ferguson accused Martinez of stealing his clothes and a gold watch. In text messages between Ferguson and a friend who was visiting Martinez on March 15th, Ferguson asked if Martinez was wearing the watch. The visitor messaged him back and said Martinez was. Additional text messages showed Ferguson saying he was outside the home just minutes before the visitor was seen on the security footage entering a silver vehicle, investigators said. The visitor later confirmed the text message to investigators, but would not say if anyone got in or out of the vehicle parked outside the apartment complex in the minutes before Martinez was killed. Ferguson was later arrested on unrelated drug possession charges in Clewiston in late March. Once law enforcement had his cell phone, investigators determined Ferguson's mobile device was in the area at the time of the shooting, which corroborated the text messages sent the morning of the shooting. Additionally, photos of Ferguson's phone show the same gold watch that was worn by Martinez when he was killed, detectives said. This is Martinez's story. Let's get into this. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate it, man. Do me a favor on your way in, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you'll be notified every time a video drops. So yeah, man, listen. Mikey, man. Rest in peace to Mikey, man. This is a tough video to make, man. Mikey was one of the boys, man, for real, for real. So where do I start, man? How I met Mikey, man. I met Mikey years ago, man. His older brother was really good friends with my younger brother, and they had went to school together and stuff like that. And so, shortly after that, man, wind up meeting old Mikey, man, and this little tiny jit, man, with this raspy voice, and just a wild little kid, man. Mikey was wild, man. God bless him, man. Man, that kid was just he was wild, man. You know that Man, the best way to describe it, man, is that Tupac song, "Shorty Wanna Be a Thug." Man, man, that's Mikey. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, what I'm saying, when I had got introduced to Mikey, man, we was out there, you know, always at the park, had the trunks open, music playing, everyone's rolling up, like, man, we out there just acting, living reckless, and all kinds of craziness, man. And Mikey was always around, and regrettably, man, like we showed Mikey a lot of stuff, man. Mikey was exposed to a lot of things that we was involved with. I mean, Mikey was there when I got locked up. Mikey was there when I beat dude down, like, and that's the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Mikey was he always wanted to be involved. He always wanted to be in the mix, and you know what I'm saying. Even man, we would tell Mikey to go home, man, and he was nah, he's chilling. Mikey was chilling, and so man, with Mikey, man, the trouble started to pick up, and he started going in and out of jail. Getting picked up on little, you know what I'm saying, petty theft charges and stuff like that. Well, um, I remember one time before his bed, he got shot in the eye like with a BB gun or something. So one of his eyes was messed up, man. So this little short kid with a messed up eye and this old raspy voice, man. Mikey would always run his mouth. Always, man. That kid would talk trash to the best of them, man. Like that kid wouldn't back down, and he was just, man. Mikey was with it, man. And so Mikey ends up doing a pretty significant bid, man. He got caught with a pistol or something, so he goes up the road for a couple years, and so uh, Mikey comes back out after a number of years, and at this time, my life had changed. I wasn't involved in none of that street stuff. Was clean and sober, and remember getting on the phone with Mikey, man. We got on the face call, and he was, man. I was like, bro, you look good, man. And he's like, bro, I heard you done change your life, dog. That's crazy, this, that, right? And so he's like, yeah, bro, I ain't with that pistol play no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, hey, man, that's good, bro. Like, stay out the way. You feel me? Like, man, it's good out here, And like, yeah, and you're like, man, let's link up, man. I was like, yeah, hey, when I get a minute, bro, we gonna link up. And so, it's crazy, man. When I was, putting together material for this video, man, I had went on my Facebook Messenger, man, and I was just looking at the text messages, man, just a couple of days before this tragedy happened. So prior to the tragedy, man, my brother-in-law calls me. He's like, man, guess who I seen? Oh, he's like, Mikey, man. He's staying uh in the apartment underneath mine. I go, yeah. He's like, yeah, bro. He's over here chilling. Like he's over here. I was like, okay, well, man, listen. One of these days I'm gonna slide over there. March 15th, man. All the boys got a phone call, man, from the brother-in-law, and he's like, hey, bro, Mikey's dead. I was like, what you mean, bro? Like, I just talked to him. You said you just see him. Like, what you mean, bro? Mikey's dead. He's like, bro. He's like, me, my family, and my kids, bro, got woke up from gunshots this morning from the apartment underneath ours, bro. Mikey's dead. I'm like, what? How? Like, bro, they shot him 5 times, bro. They hit him 4 times in the back, 1 time in the back of the head. And so, like I said in the news report, man, prior to March 15th, Mikey had got into it with Ferguson, man. And what's crazy is, man, Mikey was suspected of, you know what I'm saying, smashing his girl. And so I think she was trying to cover her tail. She wound up cutting him up, stabbing him up in the scuffle between Mikey and Ferguson. And what's so crazy is he goes back. He goes back, man. And this is how you knew it was a setup because they retrieved text messages, man. Ferguson had told or her had text somebody that was chilling in the same apartment that same moment, asking if Mikey was wearing a gold watch. And the text message replied, "Yeah, he's got it on right now." And so it said, man, that where Mikey was sitting, his back was towards a window, and they reached in through the window, man, and just opened fire, killing my dog laid out in the living room. And so, my purpose for this video, man, is to let this be a life lesson. Because I'm telling you, man, culture, hip hop music, they say the same thing. Smash his main girl, ran off on the plug. They take someone's jewelry, wear it as a badge of honor, like, and Mikey did all that. And it cost him his life. And that's the thing about Mikey, man. Mikey took everything for a joke. Didn't phase him. Mikey didn't care. Because if he wanted something, it didn't matter who you were, man. He was going to get it. And so I want you to think about this, man. Because it doesn't end there. And I really want you to think and consider that, man, your actions doesn't only affect you, but it affects so many people around you. And so even for the ladies, man, for this chick to cheat on her man with Mikey, any man in their right mind would be pissed off. So not only she cheated on her man gets mad, kills Mikey. He gets locked up, gets life. And because she's so distraught, she's so messed up on drugs, she ends up dying in a cold, hard jail cell. All this could have been avoided, man, if they never linked up and did what they did. So I want you to think about that. You cheat on your man, what could possibly happen? Because a man will kill you about his girl. Listen, men respect men, man. You don't do that type of stuff. Listen, you play stupid games, man, you're going to win stupid prizes, man. And so this isn't to bash or to shame anybody. But this is a real reminder. This is a reality check that if this is the stuff that you're involved in, listen, I don't want Mikey's death to be in vain. I want Mikey's death to be a life lesson to anyone out there, man, who's playing in the same circles. That you think it's cool, you think it's funny to smash another man's girl. You think it's cool, you think it's funny. You can rob some or, take someone else's jewelry and rock it out in public like it's nothing. Listen, man, drug dealers are dangerous, man. And so let that be a life lesson to you. And man, listen, don't get yourself involved in crazy things like that. Because it can and it will cost you your life. It's sad, man, because man, Mikey leaves behind a mother, an older brother, two younger siblings. And that's what I'm saying, man. Your actions doesn't just affect you. It affects your family. We've been affected. It affects your friends. It's a hard reality, man, to have to see my homeboy on a t-shirt. It's a hard reality to have to see a loved one on a t-shirt and to think, man, that wow, that's the way they went out. Somebody lost their life. Someone got life in prison. And another one's life was just so chaotic and hectic, man, that they end up dying in a cold, hard jail cell. 3 families affected, and many more affected. All because, man, a sexual act. All because, man, certain people couldn't keep their hands to themselves, man. And so I want you to think about what you're doing, what you're involved in. You don't want to end up like Mikey. You don't want to end up like Ferguson. You don't want to end up like Homegirl, man. So that's Mikey's story. This is a tough story to tell, but man, listen, let it be a life lesson. That man, listen, bro, you play stupid games, you gonna win stupid prizes, man. And so listen, man, if you like the video, man, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, man. Listen, share this video and share this with somebody that, man, might be that that out there that's just reckless, man. That just like Mikey, man, he thought everything was funny. And it cost him his life, man. And it's like, man, his mama's affected. His siblings are affected. He's got friends affected, man. So many lives were affected. So share this video, man. I appreciate y'all coming back to the channel. Listen, man, think before you act. And let them know Big Bro said it. Yo.